All right, here's a good question. It talks about dissociation, and you have to use the molarity or concentration formula to solve. So the question says, how many moles of ions, that's an important word, will be present in that, let me change that to liters, 0.999 liters, of a 0.600 molar solution of sodium phosphate. Okay, well, you could just do this. C is equal to N over V, and you're looking for moles. So I know a concentration, that's this. And I know a volume, that's that. So I can solve for N. So N will be equal to C times V. So the concentration is 0.6100. And they say a capital M there, but I like to write it as moles per liter. This stands for moles per liter. Times the volume is 0.999 liters. So the liters cancel. And now let's do that multiplication. So 0.6 times 0.999. 0.5994. 0.5994 moles. Now, that is the number of moles of this stuff, sodium phosphate, of Na3PO4. But the question says how many moles of ions will be present. So if I take that stuff, let me draw a picture. Here's my beaker. So if I take this many moles and I dump it in solution, what happens is some ionic substances will dissociate, and sodium phosphate is one of those. So really, when I dump that, this is a solid, when I dump it into water, it'll form sodium ions and it'll form phosphate ions. Okay, these will break apart. Balancing the equation, I'd have 3 of these sodium ions for every 1 phosphate ion. So the number of moles of sodium phosphate I have are right here, 0.5994. So when I dissociate that, then it breaks up into pieces. So I'm going to have 0.5994 moles of this stuff, just because the ratio is 1 to 1. And then I have to multiply that by 3. Let me times that by 3. Can I? Oh, just a sec. There. Times 3. 1.7982. So this number, 1.7892. So that'll be the total moles of sodium. This will be the total moles of phosphate. In the question, they say, what are the total number of moles of ions? So both of these are ions, so I just need to add up those numbers. So let me go back to my decimals. So now I have to add to that 0.5994. There we go. So total on this side, the total of those two is 2.3976. If I'm going for sig figs, it looks like I have 3 there and 3 there. So in my answer, I should give 3. So this would bump this up and which would bump that up. So it'd be 2.40. So there'd be 2.40 moles of total ions in the solution.